ॐ श्री गणेशाय नमः। ॐ श्री सरस्वत्यै नमः। ॐ श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। ॐ सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। ॐ श्री सद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। ॐ ध्यायामि चिन्मयानन्दं गुरुदेवं महामतिं प्रेमपूर्णं क्रियाशीलं सदा लोकहिते रतं कृपालुं सुन्दराकारं समर्थं सत्यदर्शिनं वाचा तत्त्वप्रकाशिन्या शोकमोहविनाशिनं। ॐ श्री चिन्मय सद्गुरवे नमः। ॐ नमो नारायणाय। 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 ॐ ऋतगं सत्यं परं ब्रह्म पुरुषं कृष्णपिङ्गलम् ऊर्ध्वरेतं विरूपाक्षं विश्वरूपाय वै नमो नमः। ॐ नारायणाय विद्महे वासुदेवाय धीमहि तन्नो विष्णुः प्रचोदयात्। हरि ओं सुप्रभातम्। ॐ शुक्लाम्बरधरं विष्णुं शशिवर्णं चतुर्भुजं प्रसन्नवदनं ध्यायेत् सर्वविघ्नोपशान्तये। ॐ शान्ताकारं भुजगशयनं पद्मनाभं सुरेशं विश्वाधारं गगनसदृशं मेघवर्णं शुभाङ्गं लक्ष्मीकान्तं कमलनयनं योगिहृद्ध्यानगम्यं वन्दे विष्णुं भवभयहरं सर्वलोकैकनाथम्। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। 75 सद्गतिः सत्कृतिः सत्ता सद्भूतिः सत्परायणः शूरसेनो यदुश्रेष्ठः सन्निवासः सुयामुनः भूतावासो वासुदेवः सर्वासु निलयो नलः दर्पः दर्पदो दृप्तो दुर्धरोऽथा पराजितः विश्वमूर्तिर्महामूर्तिर्दीप्तमूर्तिरमूर्तिमान् अनेकमूर्तिरव्यक्तः शतमूर्तिः शताननः एकोनैकः स वः कः किं यत्तत्पदमनुत्तमम् लोकबन्धुर्लोकनाथो माधवो भक्तवत्सलः सुवर्णवर्णो हेमाङ्गो वराङ्गश्चन्दनाङ्गदी वीरः विषमशून्यो घृताशीरचलश्चलः. We have completed the first line of the shloka. Continuing. Viraha. Ha, as we have already seen several times, the one who removes, one who kills, one who destroys. Viraha means the one who destroys all Viras. When we don't listen to properly, then lot of confusions can come. We can jump to wrong conclusions. We need to understand certain words very clearly with the help of certain commentaries or with the help of our teacher. Dharmatranaya Viran Asura Mukhyan Hantiti Viraha. Now we have seen in our Puranas, all the Asuras have always been very gallant workers. Workers meaning warriors. And with a lot of power and energy, astra, shastra, all these also they have gained through tapas only. Interestingly, you will find all the asuras, all of them have got tremendous ekagrata. With that, they did lot of tapas. And with the tapas, they gained all the power. The only difference is they used the power for wrong things. They used the power to oppress weaker sections. Now that is what happening even in our politics. You will find, as long as the power is got, people are ready to do anything. They are ready to fall at the feet of even the villagers. For what? For the sake of votes. The moment they come to power, it is the same weaker people whom they kick, who make them a doormat. Think. Of course, there are people who sincerely work, exception sustained. But normally what we have found is the stronger people always use their power to oppress the weaker. Here you will find all the asuras are not weak people. They are all very strong. In fact, interestingly, they are strong internally and externally. The very fact that they have gained lot of powers through their tapas shakti from Bhagavan, from Brahma, Shiva. Shiva is such a very simple person. Bole Baba. Whoever does Abhishekam, he will become very happy. Abhisheka Priyaha. Immediately he will give whatever boon they want. And all these asuras with their chitta ekagrata, when they did tapas, propitiating Shiva or Brahma or even Vishnu, they would give boons. Of course, there will always be a catch. Devi Saraswati is very, very interesting. She will give that kind of a word where there would be a catch. And then with that they will be slain later. Similarly, you will find all the asuras very strong, very powerful, and Bhagavan can kill all of them. Because Bhagavan is ultimate power. In fact, the power whatever they all have is been blessed by Bhagavan only. So Bhagavan is the cause of that power. Therefore, cause is more powerful than the effect. Therefore, Dharmatranaya, for the sake of establishment of dharma, Paritranaya sadhunam, Vinashaya chadushkritam, Dharma samsthapanarthaya, Bhagavan would come and kill all the slain, all the asuras. Viran Asura Mukhyan. Asura Mukhyan meaning what? All the important asuras who held very strong position, and even there are asuras we all have read, They would even sweep up even the Devalokas. All the Devatas also were their slaves. And then it is finally Bhagavan who had to come and release all of them and kill the Asuras. Therefore, Veeraha, he is the one who kills all the Veeras, but those who are using that Veerata for negative purposes. Vishamaha, very interesting word, Nama of Bhagavan. Sha Shabda has come out of Sandhi. Otherwise it is Vi-samaha. And we have always heard Bhagavan is Samachittaha, the one who is always at poise, the one who is always collected and well established. And here it gives a little different meaning. Vigata Samaha. What is Vigata Samaha? The one who is not equal. The question comes, Arey, Bhagavan, does it mean that he is partial? No. Acharya very clearly explains, Samaha na asya vidyate, meaning there is no one equal to Bhagavan. So here Samaha is in the meaning of equality. When there is no equal to Bhagavan, there cannot be anyone who is powerful than Bhagavan. They can't even come up to that level, isn't it? And the second powerful are very, very, very low. Bhagavan is the highest power. Samaha asya na vidyate. And sarva vilakshanatvat iti. Sarva vilakshanatvat meaning what? The one who is distinct. Vilakshana means distinct here. Distinct meaning what? He is unlike all other things. All other things and beings are subject to space, time and substance. And space, time and substance are provided by Bhagavan, are blessed by Bhagavan. Therefore it is he who has given all this, and that cause can never be disturbed by the effect. Therefore, since he is distinct and unlike everything else, which everything else meaning what? All of them are Nashvara. All of them are ephemeral. Therefore, Bhagavan is distinct, who is permanent. And therefore, from that angle it is said, Samaha asya na vidyate sarva vilakshanatvat iti vishamaha. We have this sentence which I have quoted here. Apan tej samharo ape tino lok hankte kape, says Hanuman Chalisa. Apan tej samharo ape, meaning there is nobody else who is brilliant than you. You alone are equal to yourself. There cannot be any better person. There cannot be any equal person also. So it is said, Hanumanji, his tejas, only he alone can cross the record. We have these sports personalities who normally have some record. I run, let us say 100 meters run. 100 meters running. Let us say I cross once from with 2 minutes 56 seconds. And nobody has beaten that record. And in the next Olympics, let us suppose, I run the same 100 meters in 2 minutes 36 seconds. Since nobody has beaten my record from earlier time, I alone have to beat my own record. I have beaten my own record. Similarly, Bhagavan is that who has to beat himself only, because nobody else can beat him. Nobody else can. He is invincible, inconquerable. Therefore, he is called Vishamaha, Vigata Samaha. Samaha becomes Shamaha because of Sandhi. We should not suddenly jump, Vishama, he is a Visha karke. That is wrong thinking. Samaha is what is meant here. Shunyaha. People may jump to say, oh, Shunyaha means Buddhist culture has come here, because Buddhism says Shunyaha, isn't it? No. What does that Shunyaha here mean? Sarva Vishesha Rahitatvat Shunyavat Shunyaha. Look at that beautiful words there. Sarva Vishesha Rahitatvat. The one who does not have any special attributes. And Shunyavat, as though. Why as though? Because it cannot be Shunyam. Why can't it be Shunyam? Same Bhagavan is expressed elsewhere as what? Purnamadav Purnamidam. Sarvam Purnam. And he is Ekameva Advitiyam. Therefore, there is Ekam. Right? Third point. When somebody says there is nothing, there is only Shunyam, who is there to say that there is Shunyam? Shunyam means nothingness. To say there is nothing, there is requirement of somebody, isn't it? That somebody is present to say that there is Shunyam. Therefore, there cannot be Shunyam from that standpoint. In that case, why is Bhagavan called as Shunyaha? Sarva Vishesha Rahitatvat, the one who cannot be attached with any attributes. However, you will find later one more nama. We will see how it is dealt with. Sarva Vishe means attributeless. Avishesho Visheshaha. What is Avishesho Visheshaha? The one who does not have any Vishesha is his Vishesha. Isn't it? Therefore, Vishesha Rahitatvat. There is no Vishesha, therefore, Shunyavat. Shunyavat meaning what? As though it is nothing, meaning there is no Vishesha. Shunya Vishesha. Therefore, he is called Shunyaha.Ghritashihi. What isGhritashihi? Ghritaha Vigalitaha Ashishaha Prarthanaha. The one who does not have Ashishaha or Prarthanaha, desires or even prayers. A very beautiful expression. Some of the names are so wonderful, it gives us a complete tangent meaning which we have not even thought of in those lines. The one who does not have any prayers. Why he does not have any prayers? Bhagavan need not pray. Why? To whom will he pray? He is the ultimate. Therefore, he has nobody higher than him. Therefore, prayer is not possible. 1. 2. Ashishaha. What is Ashishaha? Desires. He does not have even desires. If he has desires, that means there are things which he has not accomplished. Why do we have desire? I have a desire for, let us say, Rasgulla, my usual example. I have a desire for K.C. Das Rasgulla. Why do I have that desire for K.C. Das Rasgulla? Because I have not eaten. Because I cannot eat also, being a very sweet person medically. I cannot eat Rasgulla. Because I don't have Rasgulla, my mind says, oh, I wish I had one Rasgulla. Why do I wish? Because I don't have, desire comes into my mind to grab a Rasgulla. Isn't it? Everything is me only. Everything is me only, meaning I have accomplished everything. There is nothing that I have to accomplish. In that case, where is the question of desire? Second point. Desire comes from the sense of incompleteness. Same thought, a little higher. Sense of incompleteness is the cause for desire to lead myself towards completeness. Isn't it? Everybody in the world are running behind so many things and beings. Isn't it? Why do they run behind things and beings? If I have this, then I feel complete. If I have that, I might feel complete. If I have this person, I will be complete. If I get rid of this person, I might feel complete. All these are what? To satisfy this one sense of completeness which will make me feel comfortable. Think. When there is the sense of completeness already in me, then where is the question of desire? Rather, when I am that completeness itself, Purnam Adaha, Purnam Idam, Purnat, Purnamudachyate, Purnasya Purnamadaya, Purnameva Vasishyate. I am that Purnatvam. Remember, I am not complete, I am completeness. Purnatvam itself. If this is understood, when there is Purnatvam, where is the question of Asha? There is no Asha. When there is no Asha, what will I pray? Think. So there is no prayer also. So Bhagavan is calledGhritashihi, meaning Vigalitaha Ashishaha Prarthana. Therefore, he is called Ghritashi, one who has no requests, one who has no desires, no anticipation, no expectation, no prarthana, nothing. Why? Purnamadav Purnamidam. That is the nature of Bhagavan. That is the very swabhava of Bhagavan. Therefore, Ghritashi. Achalaha. Achalaha, the one who is motionless. How do you say so? Na swarupat, na samarthyat, na jnanadikat gunat, chalanam vidyate asya iti achalaha. The one who has no movement. The one who has no appreciation or depreciation too. None of them, who has never moving from his own swarupa, his own nature. Now see, skill-wise, power-wise, samarthyat, skill-wise, jnanadikat, jnanadikat meaning knowledge-wise, at any levels, there is never a loss, there is no gain also. Again, why? Because you can refer to the previous nama, Purnatvat. Therefore, being all pervasive, there is no movement. Movement is possible only when there is a limitation. Is it not? When there is no limitation, everything, where can space move? Air can move. Isn't it? Air can move because air is limited, conditioned. Whereas space can never move. Now, with reference to space, again, debate. It is debatable. Why? Because space is mind's concept. It is not other than the mind. So there also can be. It can also be debated. But Bhagavan is sarvavyapi. When he is everywhere, he must have some place to move. Where can he move? Therefore, achalaha. How wonderful. The next one is very interesting. Chalaha, the one who moves. Earlier it is said, one who cannot move, and it was established that movement is not possible in Bhagavan, therefore he is achalaha. Now says, no, he is chalaha also. Swamiji, why is this so confusing, Vedanta? Why can't they say one? Like Arjuna asked Sri Krishna, Ekam vada nischitya yena shreyoham apnuyam. Tell me one thing, why are you confusing? Acharya clears that thought. Vayurupena, manorupena, vishwarupena chalati iti chalaha. With reference to his identification with Maya, the whole creation is created. And what is the second law? Again and again. Effects are nothing but cause itself in different forms. So everything is Bhagavan only as the form of air, Vayu, in the form of mind, thoughts, with reference to his expression as the whole Vishwa, Chalati. From that standpoint, he moves. Isn't it? Vayu, mind aparama. Can you ever find mind being still? Think. The Swarupa of mind is movement. Chanchalam hi mana Krishna pramati balamadridam. Think. Asamshayam mahabaho manaha durnigraham chalam. That is mind. Constant, continuous, consistently keeps moving. One kshana, what thoughts are there? Next kshana, not even kshana, fraction of a kshana, mind is not there. Think. The whole, what do you call it, as a exercise of all types of sadhana, whatever you may say, all types of sadhana is only to keep this mind quiet. Think. And the best part, who sends the mind? If mind has got an independent existence, then you can say, hey, shut up and sit down. That is also me only. I have volunteered to move out and run away, and then I alone suffer. Swamiji, the mind is not at all staying. How can I meditate? And we get scared of meditation. Think. Because otherwise you are very comfortable, happy and everything. When you sit for meditation, Bhagavane, 1,23,456.78 thoughts per second. Think. When you are out of the meditation seat, probably 10 thoughts or 15 thoughts at a time you volunteer to think. But when you sit for meditation, and especially what happens, when you sit there, all the guilt also comes into me. What did you do today? Mind will ask. Think. So it is such a scare. That is the quality of the mind. Think. Therefore, from that, now mind cannot function on its own. Again, with the presence of Bhagavan, only mind can function. Therefore, Vayu Rupena, Mano Rupena, Vishwam. Vishwam is all the time moving, isn't it? Earlier they said sun was moving, sun rose, sun set. Sun never moved. It was this globe which moved and sun remained the same. From the standpoint of our day and night, isn't it? But when you think of the whole cosmos, everything is in movement. And what is the cosmos? Nothing but Bhagavan only, along with this Maya Shakti. Ishvara is alone everything. Therefore, Chalaha. Think. This is a very important thing. We need to look at it from its own standpoint. Then we will understand, though it is contradictive, it is not a contradiction. Continuing. Amani manado manyo lokaswami trilokadhrik sumedha medhajo dhanya satyamedha dharadharaha. Amani manado manyo lokaswami trilokadhrik sumedha medhajo dhanya satyamedha dharadharaha. In this shloka, where 10 namas are being expressed, the first one is Amani. Amani. Mani means the one who is with lot of pride. Amani meaning what? Anatma vastushu atma abhimanaha nasti. He does not have identification and pride in what? Anatma vastushu. Asya swachha samvedana kritehe iti amani. From his own pure intelligence. Now see, mana, apamana, all these are, where is the seat of mana and apamana? It is intelligence. Through intelligence, I think I am this body, I am this mind, I am this intellect. All of them are what? Anatma vastu. Sharira mana buddhi chitta ahankara, all of them are basically inert and insentient, and it is being blessed by the presence of Bhagavan. in the or with the presence of Bhagavan, they act. Minus that presence, they cannot act. Therefore, they cannot be called as Atmavastu. Though we may call Jivatma, but the Jivatma is what? Is only a reflected consciousness. So consciousness is Parabrahma Swarupa Paramatma alone. And since Parabrahma Swarupa Paramatma alone is a consciousness and nothing else is, all else are called as what? Anatmavastu. In that Anatmavastushu, Atma Abhimanaha. Where does a pride come from? Pride comes from identification with this body. Oh, this body is beautiful. I am handsome. I am white in color. I have a beautiful structure. I have long arms. I have and some people, very interesting. Some people are very happy to have a big belly like what I have. I think I should cover. Think. Some people are happy with that also. All these are what? My gadgets. My gadgets cannot be me. Therefore, Sharira Mana Buddhi, mind, a beautiful mind, a mind with lots of good emotions. Emotions can be anything, including bhakti. A bhakta can become an abhimani of bhakti itself. Very subtle. Very subtle. Think. I am a great bhakta, abhimana. I am a great jnani, abhimana. I am very beautiful, I am very handsome, I am very cute, abhimana. Think. All these abhimana vastu is one which brings pride. Bhagavan is what? Nirakara, nirguna, nirvikara vastu, parabrahma. Therefore, anatma vastushu atma abhimanaha nasti. Even though he is everything, this whole Vishwa, he does not identify himself with that. He only, his Leela, he plays very beautifully. At the same time, there is no Abhimana. Therefore, he is called Amani. Manadaha. What is Daha? Giver. Giver of what? Mana. Giver of Abhimana. Oh, Bhagavane. Sadhana is for removing my pride. And Bhagavan himself gives pride. What is this, Swamiji? Understand. Swamayaya sarvesham anatmasu manam atma-abhimanam dadati. One who gives atma-abhimanam here does not refer to pride, it refers to self-esteem, self-respect. 1. 2. In spite of the fact that he knows he is that supreme, he still respects everybody. Think. In the avatars, call it Rama Avatara or Krishna Avatara, both of them respected the enemy to the last moment. Think. They gave them time, they gave them buddhi, they gave them, in fact, some knowledge and told them what you are doing is wrong. You correct yourself. I will be ready and happy to forgive you. In fact, to say forgive you is also having a complex of superiority. There is no question of forgiving. You come out of it, you will be fine. You will be protected. But it is they who did not accept. Think. He respected them. Krishna went to Duryodhana. Rama sent his messenger. Hanumanji went. Angada went. Vibhishana then and there had told him. All these meaning what? Even the enemy camp, Bhagavan respected them. And remember, almost all of them were given liberation. After killing them, they were given Swarga. Liberation means not moksha, they were given Swarga Loka. And some of them, because of their otherwise good character, were even given Brahmaloka from their direct liberation only. All these were done because of what? Because Bhagavan even respected his enemies. And what to talk of Sadhu Santa Purushas? He gave them all wonderful respect. Think of Ramavatara. When he went to the forest, telling his mother, father has given me Vanapradesha. Think, Vanarajyam. He went with that attitude. And there when he went, what did he do? He went to all the Santam Purushas ashrama. There he did namaskara to them. He is Bhagavan. Why should he do namaskara? That is the glory of, a person not having any abhimana, not having pride. Think, he surrendered at them and quietly sat down and then listened to the teachers. The teacher, the Acharya, the Santa Purushas, they were also wonderful. They recognized him as Bhagavan only. And then they said, what are you asking me? You are that everything. But still Rama remained humble, remained simple, and took lessons. That is the glory of Bhagavan. Manadaha. He respected. He gave respect. Manyaha. Therefore, because he respected others, he deserves to be worshipped. Manyaha meaning what? Sarvaihi mananiyaha pujaniyaha sarveshwaratvatiti manyaha. He is the one altar, the only altar, the supreme altar. And therefore, he has to be worshipped. He deserves all that worship. And actually speaking, because he respected everyone, everyone respects him. That is why in the world it is said, give respect and then take respect. There is no demand. As far as respect is concerned, there is no demand. You give respect and take respect. And Bhagavan was one who deserved all kind of respect. Therefore, he is called Manyaha. Lokaswami, the Lord of the whole universe. This we have seen several namas earlier also. He is the Lord of the universe. Here, Acharya gives another beautiful meaning. Chaturdashanam lokanam. Chaturdasha meaning what? 14. Chaturdashanam lokanam Ishwaratvat Lokaswami. Who is the one who is the Lord of all the 14 worlds and earth also. Why earth also? Earlier it was said, he is the Lord of this world. That has been already told. Now he says, there are 7 Vyahritis upwards and 7 Patalas downwards. So he is also the Lord of all the 14 worlds. Chaturdashanam lokanam Ishwaratvat. What are those Chaturdasha? 7 Vyahritis. Bhuhu, Bhuvaha, Suvaha, Mahaha, Janaha, Tapaha, Satyam. All these 7 worlds above, we are not going to go in very detailed explanation of this. At this juncture, we will just remember this one only. In fact, in all your Sandhya Vandana Ityadi, every day we chant this, isn't it? 7 worlds, upper worlds, and 7 lower worlds. Atala, Vitala, Sutala, Talatala, Mahatala, Rasatala, Patala. So 7 worlds below, 7 worlds above, and earth, Bhumi, all of them. He alone is the Natha. Therefore, he is alone the Swami. Loka Swami, Triloka Dhrik. Triloka here is what? All the Vyahriti, 7 lokas above is considered here as 1 loka. All 7 Patala lokas put together is 1 loka. And the loka which we are living now, all put together is called Triloka. Triloka Dhrik. Dhrik meaning what? The one who is the one who holds, who sustains. Dharyate. That word was used. Dharyate meaning what? The one, dharanate, the one who holds. And what is the meaning there? The one who sustains. And therefore, Treen Lokan Char, it has to be dharayati. In fact, sorry for the spelling mistakes. Dharayati iti trilokadhrika, the one who holds, one who sustains all the three worlds. Therefore, he is called Trilokadhrika. Sumedha. Medha means memory. The technical etymological meaning of Medha is memory, which also indicates intelligence. Alright, Medha Shakti we say. And Medha Suktam is very much prescribed, especially for youngsters. Medha Suktam, and in fact, if they don't have time, because they always find short of time, the only Shanti mantra of Medha Suktam is very good. Yaschandasam Rishabho Vishwarupah Chandobhyodhyamrita sambabhuva Samendro Medhaya Asprunotu Amritasya Devadharano Bhuyasam Shariram Me Vicharshanam Jihva Me Madhumattama Karna Abhyam Bhuri Vishruvam Brahmana Koshosi Medhaya Pihita. And the last word is the most important. Shrutam Me Gopaya. Me Shrutam Gopaya. The mantra requests Saraswati Devi, hey Mata, because of my involvement in the world outside, my mind is so distracted. My mind is so disturbed. And because it has been a practice right from my childhood, the days when I don't even know that I am losing my mind, I have habituated my mind to run hither and thither. Now I am unable to hold them. I am unable to bring them back. I feel I am struggling towards that. Therefore, please help me. How do you help me? Shrutam, me Shrutam. I am now listening to my teacher. I am now trying to learn the Shastra. I am now trying to understand my own true nature. While I am listening, the mind is also running. Even though the mind is running, in between I am listening something, in between I am gaining some knowledge, that which I have listened, that which I have gained, Gopaya, me Shrutam, Gopaya, please protect. And that protection of what has been listened is called Medha Shakti. And then the Sukta starts. Medha Devi Jushamana na Aga Vishwachi Bhadra Sumanasya Mana. Like that the Sukta goes. And those of you, maybe I will take this opportunity to, probably if I am permitted to advise, a very beautiful, very small Sukta. It doesn't take more than 3 minutes. The whole Sukta, including Shanti Mantra, doesn't take 3 minutes actually. One should learn, and learn properly. Go to a proper teacher and learn properly. And then, if possible, chant every day early morning. Every day. Once at least. But completely, well settled. Not doing something here and there. No multitasking. Sit. Think of Devi Saraswati in our mind and chant the Sukta. 3 minutes can't we spare? Think. Therefore, a very wonderful Sukta. Now coming back, Sumedha. What is Sumedha? Shobhana Medha. Prajnaha asya iti Sumedha. One who has brilliant intelligence. That is why Gayatri is also very important. Think. What is a prayer in Gayatri? Tatsavitur Varenyam. Tat savituhu varenyam bhargo devasya dhimahi. That dhihi, which all the devatas have gained. Prachodayat. Please give me. Dhiyo yonah prachodayat. That dhihi. What does that mean? Let that intelligence in me be firm and let the mind not get influenced by the world. Let it surrender at the feet of the intelligence and let the intelligence think what exactly is right for me. Therefore, Shobhana Medha Prajnaha Asyaiti Sumedha, and Bhagavan's Medha Shakti, of course, obviously is incomparable. Medhajah, another very beautiful nama. Medhe adhvare jayate iti Medhajah. The one Medha Shakti is born out of sacrifice. Now here we have explained earlier as what? Bhagavan is Sumedha. Bhagavan himself is Sumedha, and therefore that Shakti here indicates the avatara of Ramchandraji. Ramchandraji was born out of what? Yajna. Medha, in another meaning, it's called as Yajna. Because of Putra Kameshti Yajna performed by Dasharatha, all the 4 sons were born. From the Agni Kunda came Agni Devata and gave the Payasam to Dasharatha. And then we know the story anyway. So actually, how did Rama come out? Because of the blessings of Agni Devata, again that came out of Yajna. Janaki came out of the Bhumi, it seems. She went back to Bhumi. Bhagavan, Sri Ramchandraji came out of Yajna. Jaha means that which is born. Medhajaha means the one who is born out of sacrifice. Putra Kameshti Yajna. Therefore, Bhagavan is called Medhajaha. Dhanyaha, Appa, most blessed person. Bhagavan, obviously. In fact, where is the question of Bhagavan being blessed? He is the one who has to bless all of us, isn't it? Kritarthaha dhanyaha, the one who has already accomplished all ends. Isn't it? There is a very beautiful Stotram on Dhanya. Dhanya Purushaha. It is called as Dhanyashtakam by Acharya Shankara. Tadjnanam prashamakaram yadindriyanam tadnyeyam yadupanishad sunishchitartham te dhanya bhuvi paramartha nishchiteha sheshastu brahmanilaye paribhramantaha te dhanyaha yaha, those people who have already gained the knowledge of Bhagavan. Sheshaha, all the other people who have not yet gained the knowledge of the Bhagavan are paribhramanti. They are getting carried away by the whims and fancies of the world. Therefore, Dhanyaha is the one who has already accomplished. Satyamedha. Satyamedha, Bhagavan's intelligence is absolute truth. Satyaha avitatha medha asya iti satyamedha. The one whose intelligence is never failing, which will never get crashed. Our systems all get crashed, both outer systems and inner systems, time and again. In fact, when was it proper, tell me, to get crashed? It was always in crash condition only, isn't it? Therefore, here Satyamedha, when it is said, Bhagavan's intelligence never fails. We have, in fact, just a quote, there is no offensive or something like that. I had been earlier I was going to all the orientation programs, and in Kerala, in Kottayam, I was traveling from the place where I was staying to the hall. All through, everywhere we find, Jesus never fails. Somebody went and, with a wit wrote, ask him to write CA. Think, what does that Jesus never fails? Bhagavan can never fail because he is the success. It is not he has to succeed. He is the success. Therefore, he never fails. You can replace with Jesus, you can replace Krishna, you can replace Rama, you can replace Allah also. All of them represent the Supreme Being, and Supreme Being never fails because they are the ultimate, they are the unfailing intelligence. Dharadharaha, the one, dharam dharayan iti dharadharaha. Again, the same thought, one who sustains the earth and upholds everything in the earth. With that, the 80th shloka concludes. We will continue tomorrow. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om.